Hi friends, welcome to Andy Bricks and a look at 77058 Goldie's Cozy House. 149 bricks. I paid $31 for this. I think it runs at about $35 maybe at Lego. Got it at the warehouse, a couple of bucks cheaper, always good. I was so happy to see this little set because I have brought a house from the Animal Crossing, just one that I believe, and it was this one here, but I always wanted to have a look at the doors and the windows and that. I probably had my hands on it, maybe not. I think these doors might be new to this, yeah, but something that was really interesting is you can see it more clearly on here. The tile pieces are made up of a 1x2 tile and then that half round piece. Well, this set here introduced a new piece. Now what I was surprised about is all of these have all come out at the same time. There's our little dog house, if you could call it that. But these ones here have got that same 1x2 tile with a half round underneath it, whereas this set here uses a totally new brick, which I'm surprised they haven't used on those sets because they've all been released at the same time. And it's a complete tile, but just a fantastic little set. Cute little piano and a bed. A new snail, which was something I wanted to look at as well, and always good to look at a minifigure that's new, especially these ones with, you know, heads that aren't your standard Lego head. So yeah, Animal Crossing, welcome to Animal Crossing. I always leave out the welcome, it's so tiny you can hardly see it, but here we have it, and it is just adorable. I was absolutely chuffed to be able to put this together. And here is that tile piece I was talking about. So previously, and even with new releases of this, I'm not sure why, but this is a 1x2 tile with the half round at the bottom, but these are all one piece. So that was nice to get your hands on. And our little snail. Now we've only ever had a SpongeBob, I think, is the only thing that ever had a snail in it, and he was made up out of little tiny discs and cherry pieces for his eyes. It worked really well, but it's so nice just to have a snail. So thanks, Lego. We also have a new letter printing. So this is something I haven't seen before. Possibly has just been released within this Welcome to Animal Crossing. I did like the little post letterbox build that they gave us, where you can just slide the tile in there and or put it on top. But yeah, just that snail, just absolutely adorable. I love him to bits, I really do. He's got the what was a dog poo, but has been used as cupcake things, I think, and other things as well, probably, knowing Lego. Another thing I was interested to see was the introduction of a pier for the first time. So that was nice, which made me want to look at something I hadn't looked at for some time. Now, it feels like this was a few years ago that this came out, but Countdown done the brick farms after they done their supermarket stunt. But what we got with this was apart from a whole lot of cool little builds, we got a pear tree there in the middle, towards the left there. So I went flying under the bed to see if I could find it, and here it is. This is done by a company called Unga, I think is how it's pronounced, by Unga there. Love that little cauliflower that they've made as well, which is made out of a couple of pieces. But it was interesting to see that they were copying probably a lot of Legos pieces, but this little piece in particular, I was surprised that had made its way into their inventory. But yeah, there's our pears just poked into those holes. Doesn't even have a stud underneath it to mount it to something, but somebody can hold on to it, or you can hang it from the tree like that. But I was really happy to see that we got a pear, which looks like the apple from there up, but it's a pear from there down. So that was really nice to see a new piece of fruit in the Lego, what do you call it, infantry. And yeah, I was a little bit, this has grown on me, but when I first built it a week or so ago, I couldn't get over those dog eyes being red, and I was like, they just look wrong. I do like the, it's like a light lemon. I'm not sure what the colour actually is called, but fantastic printing on the back and the front. A nice little crisscross jumpery thing. Yeah, nice. Mid legs at the bottom. I think most of these have mid legs, which is very nice. And a pink cup. I'm not sure how many pink cups there are. Actually got some Adventure Time minifigures that were done by Lepin, and Prismo had a pink cup. I was happy to have a Prismo, and he came with a pink cup. I don't know how many pink cups there are in the Lego today, but I think they had a different pink back in the Paradiso days, possibly, of that cup. But it's a little bit darker than what it's coming up on the camera there. It's not. It's more purpley pink than what's actually shown on the camera. So yeah, interesting. And we got a very happy to have another croissant in the lot of whatever you're buying. It's just a round plate. Excuse me, I just cat hairs there. I'll blow them off. And yeah, just clips onto that. Really nice little table, chairs, picnic bench. But the house is what it was about for me. I wanted to see this door and its frame, as I hadn't had my hands on it at any point up until now. And yeah, I really like it. A solid piece for the framing. The windows, which I'd never had. There's that little piece. If you spin it to the side, you can actually put everything on there. I'll do that in a second. But we get the cutest little piano in there, which comes out very easily. And it is just a darling little thing. Let me put it on something so my hands aren't in the way. So got a couple of pedals there to, make the note longer or shut it down. Tiny little keyboard and a beautiful little print with some gold in there, and the printing of some quavers and things, I think they're called, possibly. But I just loved this little build of a piano. I thought it was the cutest little piano I've seen. The note is just stuck to that there, which hides a little bit of the keyboard, but hey, it's cool. I like it. I do like it. Very cute. There's a little seat there for Goldie to tickle the ivories. Let's just put him on there. Him or her, I'm not sure which one it is. Is that it? Yeah, it is. Now, do we need to put him down first? Excuse me for a second. I'll just put the piano back in and seat Goldie. You've got to lean him back a little bit so he can hammer he can't actually quite reach the keys. He's resting on these little pieces here. I don't know what they're called. But there you go. Very cute. Nice little piece on the wall of art, I would say. I don't think it's supposed to be alive. And he has this little bed, which unfortunately has no studs in there, so you could lay him on it, but he'll just fall off. I even wonder if he would lay on it because he's so big. Sort of. I guess kids could sort of simulate it a bit. I'm not sure. But yeah, the tiniest dollhouse from Lego with a chimney as well, which is quite a neat little build of its own, with the droid head for the, one of the droid heads for the top of the chimney piece. But very cute, very cute. And the good thing with this is, I think there was another new brick to this, which is this piece here. I hadn't seen that before. It may not be new to this, but it is new to me. I think it is new to this season of this wave, whatever it is. I think we're up to wave 3 of this now, possibly. Yeah, I'm sure of it. It may even be more, but the neat little thing with this is each little build comes with one of those plates, so you just whip that off there, reposition it, and you can have it on the side. So everything, you do need to just move that little leaf piece to the side, unlike that one there, can stay sticking out, and again take that off of there, reposition it. I think I had it on the other side. Man, Lego just attracts little bits of hairs and all sorts of things, doesn't it? It has that static ability to do it. But there we go. You can line it all up together, and I just thought this was cute. I was so happy that this came about. I always wanted to build a house from Welcome to Animal Crossing, and at $30 you just can't go wrong. So yeah, as much as I would love to have a look at some of the other minifigures like this, I think it's Isabel, she comes with the house that I did buy from the first wave, but yeah, I've never opened it, so this gave me an opportunity to do that, and look at the new snail. It's a little bit hidden there, but just absolutely gorgeous. And a new animal head, and those tile pieces. Yes, yeah. I always love looking at new pieces. And there we go. That's about it for 77058. Goldie's Cozy House. Cozy it is because it's so tiny. And yeah, I think this is a winner. Because, you know, it's available to a lot more people, being cheaper, you know. It's not like there's a lot of money around. People are talking about, the amount of money that's been spent in the economies and that, and things are looking pretty sad for a lot of people. We've got a lot of job losses going on here in New Zealand. Major industries closing down, and it's really sad. But it's where we're at with the world at the moment, and I don't think it's going to change in any great hurry soon. But at least we still have Lego to keep loving and keeping us smiling. Excuse me there. The camera wants to wander up a bit. But there we go. Yeah, Goldie's Cozy Little House. Thanks for watching, guys. Give us a like, thumbs up. If you sub, let me know and I'll sub back to you. I think I've got a couple of people that may have popped up in my feed that I need to resub to, or sub to for the first time, that have just subbed to me. And yeah, thanks a lot. Stay safe and keep the peace. And yeah, keep building, guys. Andy Bricks out.